we get stronger and whatnot. But I personally, now that I've been through it, I like where we are. I think you don't have to focus so much on getting in shape because we just came out of the season, doing all these little things like tackling and all that, tackling drills because we're still in the flow of everything. And I think it's good because it allows us to get better than where we were. So you know what I mean? So like, we already knew we lost a ball game. We need to finish, and now like a couple weeks later we can go back in there building on that. And also it allows us to enjoy our spring breaks.
Yeah.
So I like that part too.
The flip side is you've got 5 months between the end of the spring game and the official start of practice. So is there any worry that you could lose anything in that 5 months?
I mean, there is always a worry. I mean, if players don't stay focused and don't apply themselves to workouts and self-practices. But I think that we have such a good team and everybody cares about each other that we're not going to let each other get worse. We're only going to push each other to go forward and to progress. And that's what I like about this team, because everybody genuinely cares about each other. And I mean, I've been to a couple places and that's not the case every place. And so I think that's what makes us unique and is going to allow us to move forward.
Thank you very much, man. Good luck Saturday.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Has it been an easy transition of going from offensive coordinators?
I mean, at first it was a hard transition, but like we didn't know, Coach Montgomery being a wide receivers coach, is he just going to want to throw the ball? But I really like him, and he has a lot of respect for the running backs, and he knows what we can do, and just knowing that he puts a lot of faith in us. So, and he brings this kind of swagger to the field that not a lot of coaches can have. And he's been to the next level, and he's experienced it all, and so he even was a player. So I think he kind of gives us a boost in our offense.
Speaking of players at the next level, I know you're going to keep an eye on Ross.
Yeah.
At the combine.
Yeah. Ross surprised me. I saw that I don't know if it was official or unofficial, but he ran that 4.40, and I was like, man, Ross is out there doing some work. He has some great numbers, and Ross is an extraordinary person and a leader. So I know at whatever round he goes in, he'll be successful, and he'll have a lot of success in the NFL, and just whatever team he's a part of, they're gonna love him.
And speaking of leadership, like I know you guys lost a lot of leaders, but you bounced back this season with a whole bunch of leaders too. So I know it's easy to just kick that, to have those leaders help you pick up and carry you through the spring game and through this transition you're going through the early spring game to the days off until the official practice and getting started in the new season.
Well, I think that we had such great leaders last year that they were such a good example that creating leaders this year, and some leaders we have like Anthony Boone and Braxton Deaver, like they're already at a point where they wouldn't have been last year since the leaders were so good. So I mean, they're always pushing us forward, making us finish drills, making sure that we're on task, we're on point, that we don't show up late for meetings, lifts. And so I really don't feel like there was a drop in leadership, and I only think that can go up. And I think as we continue to build great leaders, I think this program is just going to have a dynasty of just great leaders.
And I don't know if you have noticed, but I see they got the Cutsboro going on for the spring practice tomorrow. Spring game tomorrow.
The Cutsboro?
Yeah, for Saturday.
What's
the students going to set up tents and camp overnight.
Oh, really? Are they?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I feel special now. This is what happens when you win a couple games? Yeah, no, that's great. I hope so, because over these last couple of years I've heard that there hasn't been as much student presence, and having the students there would definitely make this more like a game, and definitely help us, people that need play for other people, definitely help them ball out. So I think that's a great thing.
Thank you.